YouTube, today we're bringing back two fun team inspirations. First, we got Water Bubble Kyogre using Entrainment to pass on the Water Bubble ability of Araquanid to Kyogre. So its damage output is absolutely insane. I used it back in 2019 on back-to-back battles, and it was like a fan favorite. And oh boy, I want to try to use it again. So that is what we're going to be using today. And I also stole this Bronzong set from Joey PokeaimMD because I saw it on Twitter. Thought it could be really heat, adjusted for VGC, and yeah, we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. If you do enjoy the videos, be sure to leave a like down below, leave a comment down below. It really is appreciated. But otherwise, let's get started and play some games. All right, Sun. I hate dealing with Sun. Okay, Bronzong might actually be really good here though, surprisingly. If I can beat the Charizard, I think I can do it really. Yeah, I think with this I can beat this. All right. No P2 is actually what I'm considering, and I do think that's actually worth it. Even though the Eerie Impulse is so good, I just like these four. I like Coco, Incineroar, Bronzong, and Kyogre. Yeah, I just like it because I have the electric terrain to help against Venusaur. Volt switch fast with Coco. This is gonna be a fun one right here because we do have Rain Dance Coco that could screw up my opponent's plans immensely. And the Weather Ball Bronzong can really change this game. Actually, Bronzong looks fantastic here if I get rid of Charizard. If I get rid of Charizard, and then I can Weather Ball Surprise the Torkoal. Oh boy, it looks really tough for them. Let's see here though. There's quite a few things that I do have to consider. And that's the fact that Charizard and Venusaur are really dumb Pokemon. But at least I'll have the electric terrain and they can't reset it unless they, yeah, they can't reset it actually. Can they? Unless Charizard has Overgrow, because Venusaur can't reset it if it's Vine Lash. Which if it Dynamaxes, that's fine. Let's see here. Gonna be Venusaur and Mimikyu. Okay, so that's fine by me. I have the electric terrain up. I have the Incineroar on deck. I don't see a reason not to go for a Flare Blitz immediately right off the bat. Did I double the Mimikyu slot is my question. Not that worried about the Venusaur, because the Venusaur would obviously not want to take a Flare Blitz, right? So do I want to target the Mimikyu slot is my question. Do I even want to swap out my Coco? Yeah, I probably want to swap out because if they Quake the Coco, I get my Bronzong in pretty safely. Yeah, so I think I double up the Mimikyu slot. Although Venusaur is a really nice Pokemon to get rid of. Nah, I'm going to target the Mimikyu. Let's see what the Venusaur does. Okay, stays in. I'm kind of curious, did they just Earth Power my Coco or like Sludge Bomb? Because I'll take that. I'll take that. I get a free Bronzong in. Oh, that sounds amazing to me, actually. Oh, I could pull a Weather Ball thing off. Oh, that would be so... Oh, no. This might be the fun part. This might be the fun part. Okay. Bring out the Bronzong. Sludge Bomb comes out. Yep. Okay, they have Sludge Bomb, which I'm surprised about. So no Weather Ball. Okay. Makes it easier for Bronzong. Flare Blitz going to come out to Mimikyu. Get some decent chip. Very beautiful. And Trick Room comes out. Okay. Now I have Meteor Beam on this Bronzong. I have no idea who's swapping here. Could be the Venusaur, might not be. I think I go for a Meteor Beam into the Mimikyu, and I think I Flare Blitzed. Or do I double up the Venusaur slot? Ooh, I could get a big KO here, like a really big juicy KO. The question is, where do I want to target? You know what? I'm targeting the Venusaur slot. I mean, if the Venusaur doesn't have Protect, I might have Protect. I really want to Meteor Beam the Mimikyu, but I also think like doubling the Venusaur is not a bad option because Venusaur is a big pain for Kyogre. Okay, they don't swap, which is fine. If I get rid of the, if I just get rid of this Venusaur right away, makes it so much easier for Kyogre potentially later on. So I'll take it. So we are able to get a Meteor Beam off into the Venusaur slot. I wonder what Mimikyu is going for because I don't know what it can really do here against my team. All right, get a Flare Blitz off into the Venusaur. So goodbye, Venusaur. Let's see. What did Mimikyu go for? Shadow Claw would be actually kind of concerning. Will-O-Wisp is fine. Taunt is okay. Hey, Taunt. Okay, they... Potential Trick Room and stuff. All right, beautiful. Beautiful. So we did have the Meteor Beam on this Bronzong here. It's looking pretty solid. What's coming out? It's going to be the Torkoal. Oh... This is where it's probably fun. I think I Rockfall though. I want a Weather Ball really badly, but what if they Dynamax go Kyogre? I'm worried if they Dynamax go if they Dynamax here. It also covers the Calyrex, I guess. So yeah, I'm gonna go Kyogre here actually and just go for the Rockfall into the... Yeah, I think this is fine. because it also covers Calyrex. Calyrex is not going to want to take this. Big hit into Torkoal. Huge. I don't care about my weather too much because I'd probably switch out Kyogre anyway again. So they're going to retreat Torkoal. Is this... I don't know what Pokemon that is. Calyrex. Okay, yeah. I assumed that. That's fine. I get a big Rockfall into Calyrex. That's a good trade-off right there. Like, that's a freaking good trade-off. Mimikyu doesn't get Ally Switch, so yeah, this position's all right. We go Kyogre here. And then we can, what, Steel Spike? We could also Rockfall to the Calyrex again. Now the Calyrex doesn't want to Dynamax, so Dynamax Torkoal. All I need is Kyogre and one knockout. Oh, this is looking really good here. All right, let's get our Dynamax on our Bronzong here. This Bronzong set is so heat in VGC. Oh, man. All right, bring on the big bell right here. Every time you see Big Bell, it's like Mewtwo King Dynamaxing in that Smash Invitational when VGC first came out. All right, big Rockfall. +1 special attack into the Calyrex should do a decent amount. We crit. Okay. Calm down, Bronzong. Calm down. Calm down. And that's a win. Good game. I don't think it would have mattered. Like, Calyrex was just going to be way too low. They didn't have a single way to threaten my Bronzong without Torkoal out, and I always just like, they didn't have like a safe opportunity to. Now they do, but it's like okay here because how many turns of Trick Room did I have left? It's how many turns actually? I don't remember. 2? Yeah, 2. And I still have all 4 of my Pokemon, so I can just go for a Steel Spike, I guess, into the Mimikyu slot, and I'm going to swap out an Incineroar. If they KO the Bronzong here with Eruption, or if they want to go for a max move, that's completely fine. They're going to forfeit. They realize, oh, that Bronzong was so fun. It's not bad for Sun. It's actually funny because like against Charizard you could surprise them. Against Venusaur they can't really touch you without Weather Ball, and you can usually control the weather, and Weather Ball means that you can hit them with Weather Ball, and then Groudon you can catch with the Max Geyser. It's just really fun sometimes, and that's why I really want to try it on this team because I knew I was gonna have Kyogre and Trick Room, so I thought, you know, let's add the Bronzong. Oh, too fun, too fun. If you currently enjoy the content you're watching and want to see more of it, make sure you check out my other YouTube channels. My second YouTube channel has highlights from my Twitch streams where I do a lot of VGC and including some other stuff, including my hardcore Nuzlocke attempt of Emerald Kaizo, one of the hardest Pokemon games in existence. You can go check out my Eclipse channel where you can relive hype moments from either the YouTube videos or the Twitch streams where there are some crazy stuff that happens there. And of course, make sure you follow the action live on my Twitch channel where I do live stream, answer VGC questions, and a bunch of other stuff. So make sure you go check it out. All links available in the description down below. Oh, okay. Regigigas stuff. Regigigas Wheezing with Rillaboom, Calyrex, Shadow Rider, Torkoal, and Charizard. This does not look like a fun team for me at all. This really does not look like a fun team at all for me. Okay, Incineroar for sure being brought. P2. I don't think I'm going to Water Bubble mode. My Rain Dance is really bad against the Torkoal specific rain option. So if I'm gonna go P2 Incineroar, have Bronzong. Bronzong's good. Yeah, I think this is like the best I can do. Like Coco, it's really weird. I can't even sweep with Coco effectively if they bring Rillaboom. This is just a really awkward team. They have so many different modes too. They got the Wheezing mode, which already kind of hurts me. And then they have literally the Torkoal, they have the Calyrex, Shadow Rider, and they have Rillaboom. All of these Pokemon, like this is a specific really weird matchup where all of the mons that would give me trouble individually are giving me a lot of trouble right now. But we're gonna say Rillaboom plus the Wheezing lead, which is pretty solid for me. We're gonna lead our P2 plus our Incineroar right here. They don't have grassy terrain. I might as well just go for the foul play into, because they're gonna taunt, I'm assuming. Probably taunt coming out. Oh, I can go Bronzong, but if they knock off, that's kind of bad for me, isn't it? So we'll go for a foul play here into the, I guess, the Rillaboom slot and U-turn. Covers for the Gigas. They fake out immediately into, okay, into Incineroar. Is this just taunt? Yeah, that's fine. I don't really mind that too much. Okay. So I'm able to get a foul play off into the Rillaboom. That's some pretty solid damage right there. I don't know if you want to knock off here if you have it. I think I just double up the Rillaboom slot. I'm leaving the Weezing alone, even though like it's taunting me. It's like I can't do anything anyway. Yeah, I don't want to switch into that, so I don't want to switch in my Bronzong to that. So we get a U-turn off into the Rillaboom. Ooh, okay, big U-turn. Also, I'm faster than the Weezing. Interesting to note. I'm gonna go Bronzong here and go for the foul play. Sludge Bomb into P2, double up. Okay, they're trying to get rid of my Trick Room on. Nice, they don't poison me. Here comes a foul play into the Rillaboom slot. Almost able to pick up a knockout. I think that's okay for the most part. I kind of want to start steel spiking up. I don't know if that's optimal though. I just don't know if that's optimal. Is they're gonna knock off my Instant? But the thing is, do I want my Assault Vest for Calyrex? Probably, I'd assume. I guess I foul play the Rillaboom slot, and I just don't know what I'm doing with this. I think I go back to Instant. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to Instant. I really don't want them to. I think they have Calyrex Weezing in the back, and that's why they're not bringing it out. So we'll bring out Instant. Maybe I could get Trick Room off depending on the situation. Knockoff going to come out in my Instant, get rid of my Assault Vest. They're going to go for Taunt into, okay, what was my Bronzong in case I want to set up Trick Room, makes sense. And I am able to KO the Rillaboom right here. So might have actually been better to leave Rillaboom alive because I could have Trick Roomed, I think, and faked out the Weezing. I didn't. Okay, I thought they were just gonna Sludge Bomb again, but the taunt does make sense, so that was a lack of foresight on my part. Here comes the Regigigas. So I'm gonna foul play the Giga slot, and I'm gonna swap here. I'm going back into my Bronzong. I'm not letting you get the attacks off into my I'm not letting you get the attack off. Let's see here. Not letting you get the max. Oh wait, you have neutralizing gas, so I don't switch into Quick well either way. That's awkward. I might be Dynamaxing Kyogre anyway in this game at this point. Like, I need the damage output, especially against the Weezing. I mean, this should be Taunt into Weezing and I guess Max Quake into Incineroar. So, I do need Incineroar around for Calyrex, so I think I would have to make the swap either way. They're gonna protect Weezing. I could have Trick Roomed. They Max Strike my P2? Okay. That works out for me. Yeah, that really works out for me, actually. Okay. Life Orb on the Regigigas confirmed. Gonna go Kyogre here. This upcoming turns is gonna be pretty dang scary. We'll bring out the Kyogre here. We are gonna go for a Max Geyser. The question is, who do I want to target, the Weezing or the Gigas? I guess the Weezing, since it already used up its Protect. What the heck do I do with Bronzong? I don't have Trick Room. I'm not Dynamaxing this mon. I guess I'm gonna Meteor Beam the Weezing. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. I mean, I thought I would maybe. I mean, I bring Bronzong regardless because like the Araquanid mode was way too hard to utilize here. I don't think Coco was the play here because Calyrex Shadow Rider, like my Sash was never broken. Like it's just free boost at that point. So I did need Bronzong. I felt like it was better against like Rillaboom. So let's see. Max Strike gonna come out into the Kyogre. How much damage are you doing? Good amount. That's a really solid amount of damage. Okay. And Sludge Bomb? No taunt. Yeah, you have to prevent Trick Room. I don't have Trick Room though. I don't have Trick Room. All right, let's see. Can we KO the Weezing? This is out of the rain, but I'm assuming Meteor Beam would KO if we hit. So here comes Geyser into the Weezing. Ooh, we don't pick up the knockout. Okay. But the big Meteor Beam gonna come into play? Big Meteor Beam. Maybe I should have Meteor Beam. Maybe I should have just Flash Cannoned. I should probably just Flash Cannoned. I mean, yeah, I should have just Flash Cannoned. Because I think I'm gonna switch out the Bronzong anyway to Instant. Goodbye, Weezing. All right, goodbye. Crit, thank you. Didn't need it at all. I just need to land. This is gonna be Calyrex in the back. The Calyrex isn't Life Orb though, and the Weezing doesn't seem like it's Sash, so I wonder the Calyrex is Sash, which is actually a very big concern. It has to be Calyrex here, I'd imagine. I mean, my play is to always go Instant here for Intimidate onto Regigigas since it's slowed. Actually, Gigas is always slower than Kyogre, right? I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, my play is always just to geyser the Calyrex slot, try to pick up the knockout, and then go instant. It's like the safest play, regardless. But yeah, we are going to go into the Calyrex slot, and we are going to go into the instant slot. For the Intimidate, we need the Intimidate onto the Giga slot. Now that we can finally Intimidate because the neutralizing gas is over, we get the Intimidate off in the Gigas, and hopefully we can knock out the Calyrex. So we might win with our Bronzong. I actually don't know if we'll win with the Bronzong immediately, but let's see. Astral Barrage going to come out. That's specs. That did a lot. Quake. Oh, they are still faster. Okay, so they do get the Quake off into the Kyogre, but I think we're fine for the most part. The important part is that Kyogre survived the turn, and we are able to get the geyser damage off into the Calyrex. If it's specs, I think we win, assuming I hit Snarl. Or I just blow up the Calyrex regardless. And the special defense boost isn't helping that one. I'm actually kind of surprised I just blew it up, but I guess it's single target. And now I win the game. I think I get to click Fake Out into a Geyser here. And yeah, this matchup was just surprisingly strange, but it ended up working out because they had so many good tools that they had to leave something out. And this case was the Torkoal, so no Sun for them. All right, they have Protect. That's fine. That's fine. Because this is Geyser to Protect for free damage, and then afterward I get to click Scald in a U-turn. Yeah, I don't have Trick Room though. I don't have Trick Room. Decent damage to Regigigas. They're stalling out. Okay, so what's their moveset? We've seen the normal move, we've seen a ground move, we haven't seen anything else, I'm pretty sure, so we're fine there. We're gonna Scald here. We're gonna go for a U-turn into the Gigas and try to get the Bronzong in and another Intimidate. So once this slow start's over, we should be fine. All right, U-turn into the Giga slot. Nice. And bring out the Bronzong. Okay. And they're going to what? They should be KO in the Kyogre. Oh, they went for Giga Impact. Okay, yeah, they lose. I mean, Kyogre blew up, but we're good here. We get to click anything really. I think I'm going to click Flare Blitz into Body Press right here. And yeah, we're going to pick up the KO. So I don't know how we won this Gigas matchup. I don't know how. I guess like technically I got enough tools. I was able to use the Dynamax effectively, I think, with the Kyogre for the damage output. And overall, my opponent's lead just wasn't even good for mine. I took advantage of that, got rid of the Rillaboom immediately and set up for a decent position. And yeah, like I felt like I was in a pretty good spot at the end of the day. All right, so Gigas is going to go down to Flash Cannon from my special Bronzong here. Goodbye, Regigigas. If that didn't KO, I would have been mad. I'm like, Bronzong, why wouldn't you KO Gigas? But we do KO the Regigigas. Good game. I think lead wise, they just didn't have anything they could switch into, right? Like Regigigas without the slow start, Foul Play would have done a ton of damage to it, and that was their Dynamax Mon, it looked like, so they didn't want that happening, and they just didn't have a good Incineroar answer. Their entire team was actually really weak to Incineroar, other than the Gigas. It just really didn't do anything. So yeah, Incineroar was, I think, just able to dominate that team. All right, another Sun team, the Charizard, Grimmsnarl, Calyrex, Ice Rider, Venusaur, plus Comfey and Torkoal. Probably Coco Incineroar here, I think, is the safest lead. Yeah, it's pretty much the safest lead. I like Kyogre and Bronzong back. I think they're just really solid in this game. P2, Eerie Impulse is really nice, but it's just kind of gets the Calyrex if it has... Actually, wait, hold on. Why is there Comfey on this team? Is there a policy I'm trying to think of that... Is this like policy Grimmsnarl? Because that's the only Pokemon that activates policy. Otherwise, it's just floor healing stuff. I'm not sure if that's enough to justify having Comfey on this team. We'll find out, I guess. All right. All I know is the Sun team. And all I know is we can do some work here. Let's see. I might want to Rain Dance turn 1 immediately. Depends on what they lead. It's going to be the Comfey Venusaur lead. Okay. So I'm going to just go for the Flare Blitz and Volt Switch into the Venusaur slot. Bring out my Bronzong, I think. Yeah. This is gonna get a little bit annoying. I don't know who's Dynamaxing this game, where it's gonna be the Venusaur or it's gonna be the Charizard in the back, or even Calyx, I guess. We know Comfey has Trick Room. Oh, I guess this is just Trick Room lead, huh? And you're just gonna heal the Calyx. Okay, that's fine for me to deal with. I'm gonna Volt Switch and Flare Blitz. If Venusaur protects, that's okay. It's not that big of a deal. We're gonna see the Dynamax right away. Okay. This has to be what? Max Quake? I'd imagine this has to be Max Quake, right? Which is fine for me. So Venusaur is gonna Dynamax or Gigantamax in its case. I should do a good amount of damage to their team. Is it Ally Switch turn 1? Okay, no Ally Switch turn 1. Thank you. Volt Switch into Venusaur. Man, I just hate Dynamax and Ally Switch combined. It makes the game so not fun. All right, we bring Bronzong. They could Vine Lash here, which is a little bit annoying, but we'll find out here. Hey, Ooze. Ooh. Nice catch. Big Flare Blitz into Venusaur. Doesn't pick up a KO, but hey, that damage is really nice. Oh, that's a crit. Wow. Oh, and we get the burn. Jeez, Incineroar took so much recoil. Healing Berry? Okay. Citrus. And a Trick Room. Okay. Beautiful. You think they're Ally Switch? That's a question. I kind of want to just Meteor Beam, double up the Comfey slot. Comfey could protect here though, that's my only concern, but I feel like it's either Ally Switch or they... No, I Meteor Beam to Comfey and I Flare Blitz to Venusaur, because Meteor Beam will catch the Venusaur, and if they Ally Switch, I get the KO, and if they Floor Healing, I get the KO regardless, yeah. So this was the safest play regardless. Okay, they heal up with the Venusaur, that's fine. Go for the Meteor Beam, because I'm going to charge up my Bronzong. Gonna charge up my Bronzong to do massive amounts of damage. Okay. Wonder what Comfey is gonna do the following turn though. That's my only big question. What does Comfey do the following turn? Here goes a Meteor Beam into the Comfey slot. That's a good amount of damage. Comfey has some decent Spadef. Flare Blitz gonna knock out the Venusaur. Nice. I don't think the crit mattered actually, or the burn, because I think if they flowed healing anyway and I didn't crit them, I think I would have still been like pretty... I still think I would have got that knockout. It would have only mattered for like, I think, Ally Switch mind games. So let's see how this is going to turn out. So what's coming in? Torkoal. Perfect. This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted. I want to show off the Max Geyser Bronzong. So yeah, I'm going to Max Geyser the Bronzong. I'm just going to Max Geyser switch to Kyogre. Yeah, I mean, I don't see a reason not to. I don't think they Dynamax the Torkoal. I think they're just going to click Eruption at this point. So let's see what's going to come out here. We bring out the Kyogre, we bring out the Rain. If they actually go for the Dynamax Torkoal. I think they're going to say Dynamax for Calyx though. They're going to switch out Comfey into the Calyx. Hard into Calyx actually. Okay. Which is kind of surprising. All right. Okay. Abilities. Which is okay here. Doesn't look like they Dynamax Torkoal. Okay, so Bronzong should be able to Dynamax. Or if it is, then my Bronzong's faster than Torkoal under Trick Room. I don't know if I would KO Torkoal. We are in the rain. We have +1. And Torkoal does have the best Spadef, but we don't have the best special attack. All I know is I'm getting a Max Geyser off with Bronzong. Okay, nice. Eruption. Bronzong eats that. Oh, what was that damage? No damage. Here comes the Max Geyser into the Torkoal. Goodbye. Goodbye. Torkoal down. And now I just target. I guess I just draw up. What did I do here? I just draw off Origin Pulses. Ooh, I hit the mic by accident. Hopefully that didn't really do anything sound wise. Comfey coming out. Steel Spiking and just gonna fire off an Origin Pulse, I guess, because realistically I think all I need is a Bronzong to win this game at this point. I don't really need Kyogre too much. I guess I could sack Coco. No Dynamax coming out. Surprising. Okay. They Draining Kiss. Oh wait, no, we saw the Dynamax on the Venusaur. I'm dumb. I was like, what if they Dynamax? And I'm like, wait, it should always be safe here. And then I realized, oh yeah, Venusaur Dynamax already. Okay, yeah, we're good. Okay, we get the Steel Spike off. Big Steel Spike into the Comfey. Eliminated. And now Calyx cannot touch Bronzong at all. It cannot. Glacial Lance. Yeah, maybe you're expecting Incineroar Intimidate and hoping to pick up the knockout and get a boost while gaining some chip damage, but that's not going to be the case. Here comes Specs Origin Pulse, single target in the rain. Are you eliminated? Yes, you are. Bronzong Kyogre, critical hit on top of that. Oh, the damage, But we are able to pick up a win right there. Oh, this is so fun. The Bronzong is so fun against Sun. I didn't think it would work as well as it is, but it's pulling its weight. It's doing work against all the Calyx Sun teams that I've been facing. I wish I had more of this when I was using the Percussion team. I would have loved to face Sun and then destroy it with Rain Dance. But I guess instead, I guess I'll destroy them with the thing that they don't suspect to be the big threat. And that is going to be the end of today's episode. Who knew that a Sun team would water fear Bronzong out of all Pokemon? Shout out to Pokeaim for the really fun Bronzong set that I tweaked for this team. It was really fun and it was something interesting. I think it could be adjusted. I don't know. Body Press is the best move yet. I thought theoretically with the Steel Spike boost with the Body Press, it could be better. Yeah, I don't know. Second move would be nice for Venusaur, like dish out damage immediately, but I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments down below what you think, but try out the team if you haven't already. There is a rental code available for 2 weeks. Make sure you try out while you can, but otherwise there is going to be a placement in the description down below of this team. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great day, people, and until we bow again, I'll catch y'all later.